that struggle and overcoming adversity. That's what the rewards. That's what makes the rewards so worthwhile.
It is, yeah. And it's taken years, but like resilience is like it's built over years, and I think I'm very, very resilient. Like I've been even in the past couple of years. Like I've had a member of staff work for me for 4 years, loved him to pieces, stole £14,000 off me, and that's another one that knocked me as well. So
how did he manage that then? Was it in cash?
No, it was in basically he pretended to be an influencer. And he was messaging brands saying, pay me to my account and I'll post for you.
Oh, right.
So he was using my contacts and my influencer's name to extort money from the brands.
And how did you find out?
Into his own bank account. It was actually after he'd left. We ended up just finding all types of bits and bobs of evidence. And so that knocked me again, just purely because I've got such loyalty and like my morals are really strong. You know, I never want to fuck someone over. I just don't. Sorry, can I swear?
You've been doing truth throughout.
Saying shit 60 times.
Oh, no, you can say whatever you want. I don't know if I
can say fuck.
No, listen, you can say whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Yeah, like I never want to do that to someone. So I think when it happens to me, it shocks me to my very core. So that was another one that sent me to bed. That made me sick. But again, I was just a few days, got to get back up because what are you going to do? Like,
why did it have that? Why? Because obviously this person completely let you down. Mm-hmm. They're a criminal. Yeah. What they've done is they. I would looking at it rationally, which I can do in this situation, but I wouldn't do if I was in your shoes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the way they've behaved has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
It's to do with them.
Yeah.
Why did it have that impact on you in terms of you internalising it?
I just loved him. There's no other explanation other than I loved him. It was like, imagine my sister did it to me. Like it was like that because I'd like nurtured him. He'd come and work for me after like his old employee didn't treat him well. So employer didn't treat him well. And like he came and worked to me, you know, there was a big sob story. And also I think like he had some issues and like I'd helped him out with that. And like, you know, when you build a bond with someone and you've helped them out so much and you just think, how can you throw that back in my face when I've done all this for you? And it just, I guess it's the same, you know, when someone cheats on you and you feel sick, it's like that feeling of you feel ill. Yeah. And that's what it was. I don't know why, because obviously logically, why should I give a shit about him? He's an knobhead. But that's not how you feel.
Well, it's not. And it's particularly when you make that investment in people, that emotional investment in someone and they let you down to that extent.
And that's what it was. And I think the reason those two, I think out of all the things I've had people try to be fraudulent. I've had people try and rip me off. I've had all types of crap. But those two events that I've spoken about today, they were the worst ones. And that was purely because I loved them. No other reason. I think when I don't love someone, so like, you know, the people who've tried to be fraudulent or mess around or, you know, make fake orders or trolls I've dealt with because my influencers get trolled to death.
Sure.
I've dealt with trolls because I've had to defend them. I've had to have fights with newspapers, you know, all these things that like it would knock it out of anyone else. But for me, I don't care because I don't care about them. You know, I don't care about the newspapers, so I'll say whatever I want to them. I don't care about the troll, I'll say whatever I want. If a troll says something to me, I don't know you, I don't care. But when you love someone and they do something to you, it's a completely different thing.
I can completely see what you mean. I mean, I work on our board. I hesitate to call them a board because they're my mates.
Yeah.
There's 6 of us and we've been through thick and thin together and we're all the same age. But I'm thinking if one of them did that to me, I would start to question myself as much as them.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes there are situations in life which are just tough, that there's no rationalizing, that there's no saying, well, you probably shouldn't feel like that, you should feel like that. It's just about life isn't supposed to be easy. There's obstacles that are going to be thrown in your way. There's difficult situations.
Yeah.
But you have to just puff your chest out and you've got to keep moving forward.
Crack on, yeah.
And that if you do that and you've got a purpose, you will get out of that mire in at some point.